pit today. Finally hit my 1,000 subscribers. Right now, at the very moment, I think I was at 1,002 subscribers. So figured at least all I ought to do is bring out a bunch of guns and do a bunch of shooting. I'll give a close up too. I just brought out a few of them, just a little bit of everything here. I got my 410, 20 gauge, the Mossberg that I have not blowed up yet, but I still need to work on getting some loads to kind of play with that a little bit. I got my CZ Redhead Deluxe I bought years and years ago. Pretty cool gun, double barrel. I'm gonna flip these order because kind of the way I want them here, I guess. This one here is an 1187. It took me a long time to find that one. It's a pretty fun gun. It's just it's a 1187 Premier. I really enjoy shooting that gun. And then obviously my Browning here down on the end of the shotguns. Got my AR. AR's an AR. I got my suppressor on it. Nothing spectacular. It's a BCM. Then obviously down on the end here, I got my M1 Garand, and we're gonna shoot a bunch of stuff. Shotguns, we're gonna go up probably about 20, 25 yards, shoot some clay pigeons I got hung up. Just kind of run through the cycles of each of the guns. Then I do have some, it's like an exploding target I'm gonna throw inside a pumpkin. I got a bunch of old powder that I don't know what kind it is. I think I know what kind it is, but I'm gonna put that inside the pumpkin with the exploding target and see what happens. We'll be well far back at 100 yards. I'm gonna try to do it with the M1 Garand, but to do that, I'm gonna hang a few clay pigeons up at 100 yards, make sure I can hit them. If I can't, then I'll just go to the AR with a nice scope on it. So I'm not the best shot out there in the world, so don't claim to be. I'm just gonna do what I can do, and I guess show my appreciation to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I enjoy doing it. I kind of added some tractor stuff in too. So this is just something for me to go out, and shoot, it took me probably an hour to get all this stuff loaded up, get out here, and get it all put together. So I got the clay pigeons hanging on wire down there. Hopefully that holds up through all the shotguns. If it don't, we'll see how we go from there. But I didn't have any way to throw clay pigeons and shoot, and I'd probably end up missing, and everybody laugh at me how bad I suck. So anyway, hopefully I can shoot them down there and hit them at the 25 yards without them flying and moving, but nah, I should be just fine. But anyway, we'll get going, and we'll run through all these guns and see how it works. All right, just gonna give you a close in up on everything that we're gonna be shooting here today. From left to right again, this is a Mossberg 410, a Mossberg 20 gauge, Mossberg 12 gauge. The double barrel is a CZ Deluxe, Redhead Deluxe. Got the 1187, the Browning A5, BCM, AR-15, and on the end we have the M1 Garand. Obviously the pumpkin in the middle, and not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll see what it does. All right, so we're using the 410 right now, the Mossberg. It only takes 3 rounds, so there'll be a reload in there. We're gonna load up 3 rounds. Again, it's a bolt action. And we gotta do a reload in here. And we hit all 5 of them, so how about that? All right, now we moved up to the 20 gauge. This is the Mossberg 500. When I left the house today, it was like 50 degrees out, sunny out. It sure cooled off real fast. And that's 20 gauge. Load up the next one. All right, now we got the Mossberg 835 ported barrel, which I really do like. I like the ported barrel. And that'll take care of those clay pigeons pretty good there. Now we got the CZ Redhead Deluxe. Again, I don't believe they make this model anymore. I don't remember how many years ago I bought it, but I do like it. It is got the auto ejects, so we're gonna shoot 2 and then 2. We just got 4 clay pigeons down there this time. It looks like maybe just some spray broke that other one, like from the other clay pigeon breaking. And that works pretty good. So again, I love the auto eject. It's just got the single trigger, pull once, and let go, and then you can pull it again. So it cycles from one barrel to the next. You can select it on the top which barrel you want to go first. So that is nice also. All right, now we got the 1187, probably my second favorite gun that I own. This is the 1187 Premier. I don't remember if I got a duck plug in it or not. If I got the duck plug in, we're just gonna do 3 and then 2. But if I can get all 5 in, we'll put all 5 in. So I just don't remember what I had in it. This also is my oldest son's favorite gun. Yeah, it's got a duck plug in it, so we're just gonna run 3 and then run 2. It's all about speed, right? And I really like this gun here. This one's really fun to shoot. It shot a lot of ducks and a lot of geese. So we've kind of retired it a little bit. We're not taking it out in the swamp as much as we used to, but I do like this gun. All right, this is my favorite shotgun that I own. This is the A5. This is the old school. This is a Belgian made. It's a 3-inch Magnum with a full choke barrel on it. It does not have the interchangeable choke tubes for it. It's barrel specific. So again, we're running a full choke on this guy. It's just, to me, this is probably one of the iconic shotguns. I know some people, you either love them or you hate them, but this one here I really like. It has speed loading ability on it, which I'm sure there's more shotguns than this one that has it. But again, this is my favorite shotgun. And it didn't cycle one of them. Not sure why it didn't cycle that, but we can run through 5 more. All right, so again, this is a 3-inch gun. It will run 2 3/4 all day. I probably need a little bit of oil lube on the magazine tube, but again, we'll shoot 5 more. I'm not going to put any more clay pigeons up. I'm just going to run 5 through it. All right, here we go. And no problems there at all. All right, we're going to rip this open, mix it up. and see what happens here. Last time I did this, we struggled, but hopefully we'll do better today. We'll put the lid on, we'll shake it up real good. It says to shake for 90 to 120 seconds. What I'm going to do is, I got some old powder that came with different things that was unmarked. I have no idea what those two, they look like green dot, but I'm not confident enough that I would ever use it. We're going to put this in a plastic bag, and then we're going to put the powder around it. We'll back up to 100 yards and see if we can see what happens. That's got to be pretty good. It looks real mixed in there. We're putting that in a bag. I'm just going to pour the powder around the canister in the bag. So this here is IMR 4350, but it's got rusty color to it. So I would never use that powder. Definitely unsafe to use. You can see the dust coming out of it. It's a neat old can, but we'll save the can. This here looked like green dot, but I don't know what it was. So again, never use powders you don't know what they are. Only if you trust the person that's put it in an unmarked container. So again, that's why I wrote all over it and put on there. I had no idea what it was. Again, I think this was some green dot. I don't know. I just want to get rid of it so it doesn't get accidentally used by somebody at some point. So everything should be set and ready to go there. We'll put the lid on. There we go. We'll back up to a safe distance. And see what happens. All right, we're at 100 yards. We're gonna load this up. We got the exploding target downrange in the pumpkin. And we're gonna see if I can hit it in a shot or two. Hopefully one shot will get me there. All right, we're there. All right, here we go. Low. All right, so we walked down range. I did hit it the second time. The first time, the ground goes kind of like this. So not an excuse, whatever. But the second one did hit it. I'm going to jump up to the 223, which is a faster round. Again, the last time I tried using this stuff, it didn't work all that great either. So I'm going to jump up to the 223, which should be running faster. I don't know. I guess I'm pretty disappointed. Like I said, it was a good hit. We'll try the 223. We're now with the 223. I'm going to shoot at 2 clay pigeons, make sure I can hit them, and then I'm going to jump back over the pumpkin. I'm not a fan of this stuff that I'm using because it's not working the way it should, but we'll see what we do with clay pigeons at 100 yards. There we got her. I just hit clay pigeon down there at 100 yards. I'm going to move over to the pumpkin and we're going to see what happens. So I know I do have the other camera that was down here, and that is what's left of the pumpkin. Absolutely nothing.